So hey my YouTubers and everyone in the world, today is July the 2nd. The time is now 2:20 p.m. guys. Today was a hot but beautiful Tuesday all day. If you're new to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and that notification bell so you can see more of me. Now today's topic is going to be 10 easy tips on how to spark the flames in a failed marriage. If a marriage is failing, guys, it is a such thing as re-sparking the flames. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of tweaking here and a little bit of tweaking there. But today I'm going to talk to you guys about 10 easy ways on how to re-spark those flames. Now, the first easy tip on how to re-spark the flames in a failed marriage is, of course, to re-establish a friendship. I feel like a lot of times when people get married and they've been together for a very long time, not only do they get extremely comfortable, sometimes they become lazy, sometimes they just get to a point where they don't want to talk to their spouse anymore. So re-establishing that friendship, I feel like, is so important because it reminds you guys of why you fell in love to begin with. Now, the second easy tip on how to re-spark those flames in a failed marriage is to put your cell phone down when you guys are together. I feel like this is a golden one and it's very important because, honestly speaking, like I said before, when people are in these marriages and they get extremely comfortable, most of the time this is done at home. Just texting away. Instead of talking to the spouse, instead of, having a conversation about how their day was. Little simple things like that definitely makes a difference in relationships and marriages as well. So yes, when you are with your spouse, if you want to save that marriage, your attention should be on your spouse and rebuilding what you guys have lost. It's just that simple. You have to put the cell phones down. You have to put social media down and think about what's more important to you at that point in time. Now, the third easy tip on how to reestablish the sparks between people who are failing in their marriage is communication makes a difference. And I feel like communication is definitely the key. You guys have to effectively communicate. Like, you can't just go around and not talk to your spouse and not let them know what's bothering you. And, how they're not mind readers. A woman is not a mind reader and a man is not a mind reader. So if you want to rekindle the sparks in a failed marriage, you guys have to start communicating effectively and just respect how the other person feels. Now, the fourth easy tip on how to reestablish the flames, how to re-spark the flames in a failed marriage is stop infidelity. I cannot stress that enough. As long as the woman or the man, the husband or the wife, if one of you guys are stepping out or if both of you guys are stepping out, how can you expect to regain the sparks between you two if you guys, your attention is on other people? So if you want that failed marriage, if you want it to last, or if you want to get back the sparks that you guys once had, then I'm sorry to say it, but look, you guys have to stop infidelity. Stop cheating on one another. That's the way to make it happen. As long as your attention is on your spouse, then you don't have any distractions to concern yourself with. So I feel like it's very important to stop cheating. Now, the fifth easy tip on how to re-spark the flames in a failed marriage is to stop bringing third parties into the relationship. And I feel like this one is really golden because a lot of times family members get involved in your relationship, or it may be a best friend, or maybe a co-worker, someone that you're extremely cool with. As long as you telling other people about your personal business and they're giving you, oh, well, I think he might be doing this, or, oh, well, I think she might be doing that. Those are not facts if you're not hearing it from your spouse. And what happens is that causes a lot of confusion in your mind, especially if you're talking to 5, 6, 7 different people about the issues that you're facing with this one person. It's not going to help your situation because everyone has a different opinion about what they think may be going on, but no one knows the facts but that person. So I advise you guys to stop bringing third parties into your relationship. If you have an issue with your spouse, your husband, your wife, or whoever, you need to talk to them directly, and you guys have to effectively communicate together. Because with him or her having someone in their ear, and then I have someone in my ear, it causes a lot of confusion, and that's why a lot of marriages fail, because the mother didn't like what this one did to this one, or the father didn't like that, or the sister didn't like this. It's two people in that relationship, and y'all two should be working things out, not everyone else. Now, the sixth easy tip on how to respark the flames in a failed marriage is to start going on more dates. A lot of times, the reason why these marriages are not successful is because you guys come home with the same routine. It's very important that you guys get out that house, go enjoy life together, because that's what keeps the bond very strong. If you just always have the same routine every single day, it gets boring. And that's why a lot of times these marriages fail, because someone is bored in a relationship and they're looking for something fun and exciting. So go on dates, go to the movies, go to the mall, go skiing, take a vacation together. Do things together to keep that bond as strong as you possibly can. I feel like that is very important. Now, easy tip number 7 on how to respark the flames in a failed marriage is to start respecting one another's opinion. Yes, there are going to be times where you two just don't get along. I completely understand. We're all different human beings. But at the end of the day, if you want to respark the flames in that marriage, then you have to respect how your spouse feels. Even if you disagree with what they may say, look, we all have our own opinions. Let that person be who they want to be. Let them be themselves around you. You don't want to try to shape this person into who you want them to be, because then the relationship will never work. So I feel like it is important to respect your spouse's opinion. If they have opinion about something, that's fine. Let them be themselves. Now, the 8th easy tip on how to respark the flames in a failed marriage, guys, is to do spontaneous things. Like I said before, go on dates. Do spontaneous things. Have a vacation. Have a spa day with you and your man. Maybe y'all could go just do different things. Try something new, because that's what keeps that bond unbreakable. That's what keeps that bond so strong. When you guys are trying new things together and your brain is like, oh, I'm with my man. We just experienced something new. That was a cool experience. Like, that's what it's about. And that's what keeps the love flowing. Now, easy tip number 9 on how to respark the flames in a failed marriage, guys, is to compliment one another. And I feel like this is very important, because what I've learned, even in relationships, is that people get so comfortable in relationships that they stop complimenting each other. Like, even if your spouse looks nice every day or whatever, they may have on something cute and you may like it. There's nothing wrong with you acknowledging that. Hey, babe, you looking fine today. Or you looking so handsome, or whatever the case may be. Or maybe your girl is looking, gorgeous. Let her know that. Let him know that he's fine. Let him know that he looks handsome, because that makes them feel good inside. And if you make them feel good, they won't have a reason to look elsewhere. And that's just the reality of the situation. Easy tip number 10 on how to respark the flames in a failed marriage, guys, is to give it time and practice. Practice makes perfect. This is something that's not going to happen overnight. This is something that's going to be consistent. This is something that's going to take time. Don't think that because you guys went on one date and you guys, you felt like the sparks was digging. Don't think that you're out of the fire. Don't think that everything is taken care of. No, it takes time. It takes practice. It takes patience. But if you feel like your marriage is worth saving, and you guys got married for a reason, so obviously it should be worth saving, then you're going to give it time. You're going to be patient. You're going to have to practice and constantly work on it. That's just what has to be done. But if you guys like this video and you guys want to see more videos like this from me, make sure to give this video a huge thumbs up. And, this is a golden one before I say my ending of every video. Have more sex. And that's another reason why some marriages, or most marriages, are failing financially. But have more sex. That is important. A man needs it just as well as a woman needs it. But like I always say, guys, Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And of course, visit my website at shoploveronline.com. Until next time, guys. Peace.